this is Andrei Grigoriev, and it's a story of my best French lesson ever. I was attending a wedding of my good Dutch friend somewhere in the early 2000s in the south of France. They have rented a venue somewhere in a very traditional part of the country, and the hotel was just transitioned from a religious dormitory. And I checked in fine, even with my bad French. I think simply because I was in the list. Yeah? So the area was beautiful, and we immediately went for a walk, and I was back to reception to pick up my key. The key weighed at half a kilo, so that we don't bring them with us outside of the hotel, yeah, obvious. So when I was checking in, it was clear that the guy at the reception didn't speak English at all. So it took me some time to prepare for what I had as French at that time. So, 220, s'il vous plaît, I say. I proudly say to monsieur, meaning 220. And the guy just looks at me and takes no action. Well, 220, I repeat. Yeah? But he continues to gaze at me, just his eyes getting bigger. Yeah? Okay, my Anglo-Saxon leadership upbringing takes over. Can I have a key from room 220? Hey, anglais? I perfectly understand. Je parle pas anglais, monsieur. Meaning I don't speak your language, man. Whew. My busy mind goes, shit. I was learning this bloody language for 2 years, and I need to do something. I'm creative. I could at least pick up a piece of paper and write down the number. And then I noticed someone laughing just here. And I turn left and I see Leonard, my dear friend. And I also see that he's like making an effort to suppress even bigger laughs. You're not saying 220. He goes through his clogged throat. You're saying 200 wind. How come? I say. Yep, he insists. Remember your French lessons and try to make the right accent. Okay. It takes me a minute to digest this. I do my best, opening my mouth in the right way, and I pronounce 220. Oui, monsieur, and I have a key in my hands. Well, I'm happy, but I'm stunned. And Leonard comes closer. He's laying his understanding head upon my shoulder. Well, he explains, this is a former Catholic dormitory, my friend. This guy may have never seen a foreigner in his life. So forgive him, he cannot equalize those two sounds, and A. For him it's like A and B for you, okay? And later that year, I was talking to my French colleague, and he said, you Russians can pronounce that variety of sounds, yeah? And I span my hands wide. And we French can pronounce, and he just does 1/3 of that, yeah? We can not only pronounce that, but within that, we can distinguish all nuances. So that was a perfect explanation of what I've been through with my best French lesson.